You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's more likely to stay where he is than climb high in his career. While he might talk about big plans and sound smart, he doesn't have the push to work really hard and make those dreams happen. You'll find him comfortable in a stable job, but not moving up quickly.
Can he bounce back from failure?
He can handle tough times at work without falling apart. If something goes wrong, he stays calm and steady, not easily upset or rattled. He's usually able to bounce back without making a big fuss, even though he doesn't get very excited about his work.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
Most people at work see him as a quiet and dependable person, not someone who picks fights. He isn't very outwardly friendly or chatty, but he does try to help others in his own way. He may not always use polite words, but he's not rude or mean hearted.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you succeed in your career, he will feel happy for you and will show quiet support. He won't feel threatened or jealous, and your achievements won't shake his confidence. He appreciates people's growth and isn't caught up in competition.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he won't secretly resent you or feel insecure. Money isn't something he ties to his pride, and he's comfortable with you doing well. You won't see him getting jealous, sulking, or making sharp comments.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is quite careful with money and prefers having things planned out. You won't find him wasting cash on impulse buys or risky choices. You can trust him to manage budgets responsibly and avoid financial trouble.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and doesn't try to show off or act wealthier than he really is. Flashy things and pretending don't interest him. He's practical and likes to keep things simple and honest. With him, you can expect a life that's steady and realistic, where you know where every rupee goes.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is kind and thoughtful, often offering help or support when you need it, but he's not wasteful or overly generous with money. He watches his spending and prefers to share in practical ways rather than grand gestures. His kindness comes through in his actions, not just through what he buys.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and straightforward when it comes to money matters. You won't need to worry about hidden accounts or surprise expenses. He likes everything to be clear and simple. He doesn't act in controlling ways or keep secrets about finances.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and not just your responsibility. He likes order and routine, so he's willing to pitch in and help keep things tidy. You won't find him dumping all chores on you or ignoring what needs to be done around the house.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the kind of person who will actually roll up his sleeves and help, not just watch or give instructions from the side. Because he values neatness and order, he understands that chores and caring for children are real work and he's willing to do his share. He treats home duties as shared, not as only your job.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He genuinely tries to understand your side and doesn't waste energy arguing just to win. Instead of raising his voice or pushing his own views, he listens quietly and thinks about what you're saying. You'll find him calm and caring, even when you don't agree.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't say or do hurtful things. You won't have to worry about shouting, nasty comments, or sudden outbursts. He keeps his feelings in check. You'll feel safe sharing your thoughts, knowing he won't lash out or act aggressive.
Does he have a bad temper?
He isn't the type who gets angry quickly. Most of the time, he stays calm and steady, even when things are stressful or go wrong. Choosing someone who handles emotions with care is wise, and he checks that box well.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he's at fault. If something goes wrong, he won't shift the blame onto you or make excuses. You'll find he prefers sorting out problems together rather than playing the blame game.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He listens when you speak and doesn't push you to do things that make you uncomfortable. You can feel safe with him, knowing he cares about your comfort and wishes.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he doesn't take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has ups and downs, and he won't make you feel guilty or unloved because of it. If you're not ready, he quietly accepts it and doesn't make the situation tense.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to keep private moments safe and never use them to hurt or embarrass you later. He knows the importance of treating what happens between you with respect and tenderness. You won't have to worry about him making fun of you or telling others about your secrets.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. His calm nature and steady mindset help him focus on his relationship and honor his commitments. If you want a partner who stays loyal and puts your relationship first, he is that type.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he isn't over possessive or controlling. He trusts you and doesn't get jealous or suspicious easily. His steady nature means he believes in giving you space and respects your freedom.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature isn't a cover for being controlling. He shows care by looking out for your comfort and safety, but he doesn't try to dominate your choices or limit your independence. His support feels warm and thoughtful, not stifling or bossy.
Now, on to the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a shared responsibility and won't expect you to do most of the work alone. He understands that raising children takes teamwork and is willing to be actively involved, whether it's helping with schoolwork, playing, or managing daily routines. Instead, he steps up offers support, and makes decisions with you as equals.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and handle the situation gently. He doesn't lose his temper or shout, even if things get messy or emotions run high. You can count on him to offer support rather than scare them with anger.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and as your own person. He respects your responsibilities at home, but also values your dreams, thoughts, and personal time. With him, you will feel appreciated not just for what you do for others, but for who you are as an individual too.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he isn't the kind of man who supports your career only to ask you to quit later. His nature is steady and fair. What he says now is likely what he'll stand by in the future. He values teamwork in the family and respects your right to make choices about work and home life.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with genuine warmth, not just polite words or surface manners. His caring nature helps him see your loved ones as important, and he tries to make them feel respected and comfortable. Your parents will notice his sincerity even if he isn't loudly expressive. He will genuinely try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and won't make things worse. He doesn't react quickly with anger or harsh words, even when things get tense. His quiet patience helps keep small troubles from turning into big fights.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he isn't the kind of man who acts modern with you, but then expects you to be a traditional supportive wife only for showing his relatives. He values fairness and wants you to feel comfortable both at home and with his family without putting extra pressure on you to suddenly change how you act. You can expect him to stand beside you and help set honest boundaries, making sure you're respected for who you truly are.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will stand by you and not just stay out of it or take their side. He understands how important it is for you to feel supported, especially during tough family moments. He believes in fairness and doesn't like leaving you to handle problems alone.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He isn't a mummy's boy who blindly follows his mother's wishes. Though he respects family traditions and values, he understands the importance of standing by his partner. He won't ignore your feelings or leave you alone in difficult times.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he won't share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He understands the importance of keeping personal matters between the two of you and respects your privacy. You won't have to worry about family gossip or feeling exposed.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being in a relationship with this man feels steady, gentle, and safe day after day. He takes care of small things quietly, notices what needs to be done, and helps out without fuss.